Hey guys, this is Malekith. Welcome to part 13. Not much has been happening really in the last couple of episodes, just dealing with revolts and internal matters on Ireland itself. There's still one in the making here, as I pointed out at the end of last episode. The truce with this guy here is going to expire, which means these three provinces will probably rise up in rebellion. I'll be able to strip another title off him if I beat him down and imprison him again, which should go some way to helping me sort out all his internal troubles, because with my medium crown authority they now can't declare war on each other, so I can prevent them all having large amounts of land. They can now have sort of 1 or 2 counties each maximum. I've changed plans a bit in terms of attacking. I'm less worried about Wales now. That's it. The ability to get claims there, it just seems to be taking forever. I'm sure it's entirely random, but it's occurred to me that you can just march troops straight across here without having to use ships. So in terms of reinforcing an attack, trying to take this area of the country is going to be significantly easier. So I'm going to go for that. So let's see how it goes. So April the truce runs out. And there he goes, he's likely to revolt, 70%, there he is. Like clockwork. He's nothing but predictable. Again, he's got a thing in here apparently. A few hundred troops in. So send those guys in there to make sure it's overwhelming numbers. Bring those guys down. In fact, change that. Those guys can go in there. You can stay there. No, they don't have enough. Actually, might be able to raise. Oops, I didn't want to raise ships. I do. So I now have enough troops in there. These guys can march this way. Hopefully they'll catch them before they manage to get out. Which they do. Excellent. So in terms of the battle, the mercenaries doing what they do best. Slaughtering everybody. And now I'm going to have to give chase. So this place is now under siege by this guy. Interestingly, they don't have a castle at all here. You've just got a bishopric and a town, which is held by the wrong kind of ruler as well, so he's not getting anything out of it. It seems this guy's gone in with him for the... Ah, that's why he's a vassal. So even though he does like me, he's the vassal of this guy. I wonder if I can convince him. I don't have the option to transfer his vassalage. So we just won the battle in here again. Let's select those guys and send them in there. Okay, what's this? New courtier thinks he's a better marshal than my existing one. He's 1 point better. This guy has claims on things, but he doesn't actually have any titles. Whereas this guy has claims on Savoy and Piedmont, which are over in Switzerland. Oh well, I'll make him my marshal. He seems to have been exiled from down here in the Holy Roman Empire. So I don't quite have enough troops here to siege that. So let's swap these armies over. What's this? Ah. My marshal has been wounded. He was trying to teach peasants how to use a siege weapon and one of them dropped a boulder on his foot. That's a new event. And so we've managed to capture this guy randomly in battle. So he's a vassal of this guy, which is the one I'm fighting. Although he looks exceedingly old and doesn't seem to have anything except a couple of claims. But capturing people's all good. This guy's just wandering around trying to siege everything he can, which isn't a lot. There's a siege up here going, that's nearly over. So yeah, these guys are done. Bring them down here to fight that army. And now the peasants in Ulster have revolted. It's all kicking off. So that's that battle one. So we've captured a bishop as well. So if we just disband these guys, how's that? That castle should hold out for a little while at least. So these guys are thoroughly under siege now in every province. Here comes the peace offer. So he's offering himself being imprisoned. I gain prestige, he loses prestige. That suits me. Send the mercenaries up to deal with the peasants. Send the troops home. And now we can strip this guy of another title. So which one do we want? This province has the highest income. So we'll go with that one possibly. Or I can take the dukedom off him. That's tempting. I could just take the province. I think I'll take the province, because I can at least give it to somebody else, so that he just has less to draw on in terms of resources. So I now have to give that away to somebody. So who do we have? Mayor of Cork. Or I could look into my courts. So he's heir to the county of Ulster, so I don't want to go giving him anything. Most of them are females, which you can't really give anything to. Who's this guy? I think that was my former... Yeah, my former councillor. So, if I give him Thormond, it increases his opinion of me by 40. Should get it positive. Instead it goes down. Because of the taxes and the female ruler and various other things. Excellent. Send him a gift. See if we can find him a wife as well. Cousin? Why not? Okay, that guy doesn't want him to marry. Okay, he's making the decision that he doesn't want to marry her, fair enough. But, okay, because he's just taken another wife when I wasn't looking. Fair enough. That would explain why he's turned her down. So this guy has next to nothing. I don't gain anything by keeping him in there, so I might release him, gain some opinion with my vassals instead. Yeah, it's improved a few of them a little bit. Peasants again. Forgot I had him in there as well. She's pregnant again. This will be her 4th child. She's being busy. Currently they're all sons. Just as well I don't have the gavel kind law, which would distribute all the lands between them vaguely evenly. Cause all sorts of fighting. So I've got a child without a guardian. We need a new marshal. He wants to be marshal. He's one of my counts. Let's keep him happy then. Put him in there. I think he was the count, the marshal before the one I had just then anyway. But never mind. I thought my bishop was supposed to be improving relations with the church. So, it seems Sweden are now getting involved. That's a Swiss army invading there. It's all kicking off in England. So she's fulfilled her ambition to have a daughter. My uncle's apparently trying to acquire that county, which he'll have struggled to do, seeing as he can't go to war over it. So anyway, the only ambition or plot is to see the prince dead. I think I will skip that one, unsurprisingly. I'm just going to dismiss these guys. They're costing me money. Finally, we've managed to get a claim on the province. So I can't press that claim for some reason. I probably have to... the Prince of Norway is under the King of England of Norway. I thought it was England, sorry, my bad. So we're going to have to tell him that we're declaring war for claiming Galway. Oh, Galloway. Galloway? Galloway, sorry. Okay, so this could get interesting and painful. Let's slow it down slightly. Call the troops. Amass them up there. This Swiss army might help, because if it can suppress this county up here, it means they might be too busy fighting to come and do anything about me. Oh, I've been excommunicated because of this guy again. He's going to get himself killed in a minute. And she's pregnant again. Don't know why I'm so surprised. Okay, now I have quite a lot of troops there. I don't think I need to send all of them. So I'll send 550 over. Leave the rest here, just in case. Although apparently Sweden already has captured them all, which is going to be an issue. Okay, hang on, what's this? So we have evidence she's the leader of a plot. And she's the leader of a plot to kill somebody. Can I force her to end the plot? Yes. We'll just do that. Who ends up here then? Is that Norway? Yes. So I need to find a way to get the war score up such that he now surrenders without being able to actually attack the place that I'm trying to attack. Awesome. Looks like they're all occupied as well. Okay, so raise some boats. And join them together, stick them on a ship. Let's go try and take Cornwall off them. Well, not take it off them, but deal some damage to them. Try and get this war score up. So let's accelerate the time. Dismiss these boats again just so that... Oh no, cancel. I have to get them back to a friendly port. Then I can dismiss them. So, Siege of Tintagel. We've got some vassals that might revolt. What are you so upset about? They desires just a lot. Oh well. What was that? Up there. Okay. So it looks like he's trying to siege back his castles. Which he seems to be succeeding in doing. So which title does he expect to be his? Munster. Which is Desmond and Thurmond. Go on then, I'll get rid of the dukedom, it might help keep people happy. I'll just take it back off him later if he really wants to argue about it. So Norway's now captured back up here. So I'm going to send the boats back out and bring back these troops. Why can't they embark? Okay, that'll do it. Get on the boat. There we go. March the army back into there. And send the whole lot across this time. Church wants a miracle play. Oh, go on then. Probably keep the church a bit happy. I might stop getting excommunicated quite so much. Expand those and monitor this siege. Don't know how he thinks he's winning quite so much. There we go, that was a big jump. Capture that one as well. There we go. Captured all three. What's he offering us? So he's proposing we gain the county, which is what we wanted. So we now have a claim in both Wales and Scotland. We're back to making some progress. Again, I have too many provinces. Problem is, I don't really want to give some of them away. Let's give this to somebody. Who to give it to? Let's see if we invite a noble to court. What's this? Okay, my guy that's gone to see the Pope has increased our relations with him. Some guy called Jack was meant to be joining the court, but he doesn't seem to have done so. He's contracted smallpox. Fair enough. Interesting. He's a holy man and a noble. Maybe I'll stop trying to make use of that. That's the point. Which family members have I got? Joffrey got anything? No. Let's give him a province. There we go. That fixes that. Still no plots or ambitions worth picking. These guys can go back and recuperate. Ah, that's my kinsman in there. And my court chaplain's just lost some opinion, but it's with a mayor randomly in Rome somewhere as opposed to the Pope, so I don't really mind. So let's just wrap up this episode with a quick look at everything. So Ireland's now pretty much under control. We've got a small piece on Wales, small piece in Scotland. Scotland itself's been severely diminished in size. Norway's taken a bit, but the Orkneys seem to be branching out. They got a section here on the end of England, up in their own islands as well. There's also a bit on the corner here. Lothians declared independence and they're punched out here. I've seen Swedish armies marching around, so they're obviously up to something. Down in England it's not much better. Norway's still got the bottom portion, with English provinces scattered around, and Hereford seems to have a huge independence. Let's have a look at the world map. So Seville has slaughtered Portugal and pushed them up into what used to be Galicia. It seems Portugal themselves have conquered, as well as having some random province over here. Castile, which should be a real powerhouse, are being split down the middle by the two Arabian Muslim factions. France have had their land split off as well. So this looks like it's going to become a Muslim area of the world if things don't turn around soon. Sicily seem to have taken a big chunk out of Italy. Sort of united all the independent provinces that you normally have down the bottom here. What have we got up the top? Norway looks like it's having huge chunks bitten out of it by the Orkney Islands. Sweden's looking strong. Over towards the east, the what used to be the Cumans has split up into several different factions, and Rostov seem to be losing a bit of strength as well. And the Byzantines again have taken a huge chunk at the middle of them. Their eastern area attacked. So it seems trying to hold together a large empire is just next to impossible, which I guess kind of makes sense. So everyone wants to be king. People aren't happy with what they got. That's what this whole game's about. So that's the end of this episode, guys. Hopefully you'll still carry on watching. I do intend to try and attack the rest of Scotland, but as you've seen, trying to just keep Ireland together is difficult enough. Thanks for watching.